You guys thought this video type would be gone for another month. Well, I did too. But you know what? Let's just do these. What's everybody? It is Mars Sports. It is your boy Marshall. Today we're doing World Cup picks for the round of 8 or the quarterfinals. It's been a really entertaining World Cup so far. A lot of storylines, a lot of really good things. So honestly, I've really enjoyed it, and it's getting me into soccer, and I've really liked it so far. So, yeah. But we have our first game today, so let's do this. Starting off with France versus Morocco. France is one of the favorites to win the whole thing. I'm pretty sure their defense has been so good. And by the way, just a disclaimer, I don't know as much about soccer as some of the other guys do, but like they've been they've been really good. They've barely let anyone score points. The defense has been spot on, and I think that's really huge for them. They're taking on Morocco. Morocco's been a good team, though. They beat up Canada in their last game, and they've been really good. They tied Brazil in one of their games, but they've made it really far so far. And what is it? They've been really good in this World Cup. Like, they've had a few draws, but like at the same time, they've been. Of course, they had that. What is it? Didn't they have they had a penalty kick off against the Netherlands, I believe. I believe that's the Netherlands. Yeah. And they beat up Canada in their last game. So they've been on a hot streak lately. So we'll see what happens. I think this will be a good game. All these soccer games have been really good, honestly. I'm going to say France wins this one. 62% go with them as well. By the way, college football picks are coming back very soon. And maybe I'll be doing some more FCS stuff this year. So I can look at that. Maybe I'll do a separate one for FCS. We'll see. But just be on the lookout for that. Friday, tomorrow at 3 p.m. we got Spain versus Belgium. Spain I've heard is like the favorite to win it all. Like, they've been really, really good. Like, holy crap, bro. They have not let anyone score a single point on them this whole World Cup. Like Capo Verde, who was probably for sure the Cinderella story of the World Cup this year. They almost beat Argentina, of course. Of course, they tied them. But ever since then, they've beat up Kazakhstan, I think that is. Is that Kazakhstan? Saudi Arabia. What the frick? And then they beat Uruguay, and then they also they beat Austria by 3. They beat up Austria, and then they beat Portugal. Not Portugal. That is Portugal, and retire Ronaldo. Pretty much from what it looks like. Yeah, they're taking on Belgium. Belgium looked really good against the U.S. Yeah, the U.S. looked very shaky, but even with forgot his name, with the guy playing, like, they still looked really good. They beat them up by a lot. But they've been good. They had 2 draws to start the World Cup against. To be fair, it was one against Egypt, and Egypt's really good, even if they did choke against the Argentina. Then they draw against Iran, and then they beat. Then who is this? Nazaland? The Netherlands, New Zealand. Yeah, and then they beat Senegal in a close game, and then they beat up the U.S. And the U.S. had probably their best team in a long time. Had one of their best team, maybe the best team at least since the 90s, honestly. Yeah, but Belgium though, we'll see if they give Spain rough their money. But Spain's been really, really good. Their defense has been outstanding, and I think that could keep going. So I'll take Spain to win this one. 73% go with them as well. Yeah, now we got Norway versus England. Norway has been really good in this World Cup. They beat Brazil in their last game. They also beat Ivory Coast, I'm pretty sure, is the other team. I thought that was like Irish or something, but maybe it is. I don't know. But they have been, so far in the World Cup, they beat Iraq by 3. They beat them up, and then they beat Senegal by 1. And then they lost to France by 4. But I mean, France is really good, to be fair. But they beat Brazil in their last game. Brazil's a really good team, one of the favorites. I'm pretty sure they won the favorites, but and Norway's been really good so far. They're taking on England. England's been really good in this World Cup. Like, they they beat Croatia, and they tied Ghana. They drew against Ghana, and then I think that's Panama that they beat. Panama, Anyways, yeah, they beat who is this? Cape Cod? Cape Cod? No, I literally live on Cape Cod. It's the Congo. It's Democratic Republic of Congo, I think. And they beat Mexico by one in their own stadium, by the way, which was pretty impressive. They had in Mexico had a huge home field advantage, so they're taking on Norway, and I think this ought to be a great game. Where's this game at? This one's in Miami. This one's at Miami Stadium or Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, but I think this would be a good game. I'm gonna go with Mexico with England to win this one. 37% go with them as well. But I mean, Norway's really freaking good too. They got this guy on there. It's really good. I love that. I love his hair. I love his hair, bro. Yeah. And then where's the other games at? I know there's one in Boston. This one's at LA. That's SoFi. Yes, I'm gonna call it SoFi. And then this one's at Gillette or Boston Stadium. For those of y'all World Cup people that just that don't know about the stadiums, those aren't the actual names. Like Boston Stadium, Miami Stadium, those aren't the actual names of the stadiums. I think the only one that actually goes by their names, BC Place. That's not a sponsored stadium, so yeah, that's the one in Canada. Yeah, and then Argentina versus Switzerland. I tell you what, man, Lionel Messi's been so freaking good this year, and where's it again? This is Kansas City, and I tell you what, as well, they keep escaping every matchup. They barely escape every matchup, bro. It's insane to me, dude. They barely beat Cape Verde, and they barely beat Egypt. Beat Cape Verde, and a team they should have beat by a lot more than that. That they should not have gone over extra time with. No offense, but I will say Cape Verde looked really freaking good in the World Cup this year, and then especially considering the circumstances. And then they made a huge comeback on Egypt in the last few minutes of the game, but now they're playing Switzerland. Yeah, if Lionel Messi can carry the team, they could very well win it all. I'm just saying, but I mean they've been escaping matchups one by one, but I mean they won the last one. Switzerland, on the other hand, they had their last game was against Colombia, and they literally did not score at all until the penalty kick, but. Penalty kicks, but yeah, they won that one in a pretty entertaining game, as lots of defense was involved in that one. And then Algeria, they beat 2-0 in the first round. So yeah, this Switzerland team, their defense is really, really good. So if they can score on Argentina. Argentina's defense has been a little shaky lately. They could very well win this one. So I'm actually gonna go Switzerland to win. Only 27% go with them as well, but. At this point, Argentina is just pulling out every miracle, so it's going to be hard to see it again. I'm just saying. I love Lionel Messi, and he could very well carry them to that, but we'll see. But you're going against Switzerland. Their defense is really good, so yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll do round of 4 picks potentially. Yes, I will do round of 4 picks. And then, yeah. There's that. We only got a week left of this. It's great. Like a little over a week left of this. That's crazy. It's been a really fun World Cup so far, man. It's been amazing. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you next time. Peace.